Matrix corrected me. I find this to be somewhat fascinating. So last week, on Thursday, I believe it was, I put out a video on AI and whether or not I felt it was going to take away a lot of white collar human jobs. And the point of the video was that that's not true. That's fear programming. And it's not true based on my experience as I would say, a reasonably advanced user of Claude on a day-to-day basis in my business, doing many different things, getting great value out of it, but with serious shortcomings. Shortcomings including hallucination, context loss, inconsistency in its answers, and sycophancy, where sometimes it just gives you an answer that it thinks you want to hear. Pattern completion. It's a pattern recognition and pattern completion tool. And I link this to the fear narrative because the Matrix feeds us fear narratives all the time. It's its only course, fear. And you're going to lose your job and AI is taking over and everybody should be scared. Prepare now is the theme. I also talked about how we've got probably 50 or more years, depending on your age, of programming related to the machines taking over. Everything from Battlestar Galactica to 2001: A Space Odyssey, I think it was called. There's many stories like this, right, with HAL and all of them. So I did this video and I posted it, and my take was the point of all this is to sit with the duality, sit with the fear. Notice what it does inside of us and transcend it, right? To find the balance. So then I posted the video and I opened up my phone and the following happened. The algorithm, well, first of all, that video got very little reach. And I'm not going to say my videos get a lot of reach anyway, but it didn't get very much reach. And then the algorithm just flooded my feed with the counter argument. And it didn't matter if I was on X or Instagram or YouTube. Everything in my feed was AI hype. AI is the future, hundreds of billions of dollars to spend. AI is going to take away your job. You should be scared. It hit the fear programming so incredibly hard, it made me question my sanity. Now, when I do these videos, I'm often I've maybe got an outline, but I'm largely just source is channeling through me. And so these are source downloads. The Matrix told me I was wrong. The Matrix corrected me. The Matrix said, that's not true. Look at all these people saying how you're wrong. It was so intense, I started to question my sanity and my correctness and frankly, my connection to source. And I almost pulled the video down. That's what happened inside of me. Now, the Matrix, that's what the Matrix does. It enforces a narrative. And if you step outside of the narrative, it will throw everything at you to get you back in the narrative because the narrative influences the belief systems. The belief systems form the foundation of the reality that we create. As a human, we are creator beings. And if we're not consciously creating, we're subconsciously creating, and we're creating something somebody else wants us to create. The only way to create what you want is to intentionally and consciously create your things, your dreams. See, the Matrix started to tell me I was wrong, and I was scared. Thought, gosh, how could I put out a video that was so incorrect? I mean, look at all these people. The hundreds of billions of dollars of AI spend in and of itself must be indicative of the fact that I'm wrong. Because everybody must see something that I don't to spend that kind of money. So was I wrong? Am I crazy? I don't think so. I was able to sit with that fear and connect in with source and verify that at this point, based on my lived experience, I don't see AI being anywhere close to taking my job. It can help me. It's like having two of me, but I still have to double check and triple check all of its work. But if you figure out the cadence, you can get great productivity from it. So what's the consciousness lesson here? This is a consciousness channel. So what's the lesson? How do you tell the difference between I'm wrong and I'm being told I'm wrong? Matrix was telling me I'm wrong. Source was telling me I'm not wrong. How can I tell the difference? When source flows through you, right? When you're fully activated and connected in, there's just a knowing. It's hard to explain. It's just a general knowing and understanding that something is true or not. It's not about pattern recognition. It's not about reinforcement from somebody outside of you. It's about an internal, structured knowing. That's how you know you found truth. That's where truth lies. Truth doesn't lie out there in the matrix. It lies in here, inside of our consciousness, inside of our heart. The matrix will always push back when you oppose the narrative. That's what it's here for. It has to enforce the boundaries, or this reality will unravel. I would argue the unraveling of the reality is the whole point, isn't it? To transcend the ego, because the matrix is founded in ego consciousness. Spirit isn't scared. Spirit doesn't have fear. Source doesn't worry or fear or have anxiety or guilt or shame. Am I crazy is a question that the ego asks. Spirit just knows. The matrix doesn't tend to peddle in truth. The narrative wins at all costs. Truth emanates from within us. Are you connected into source? Are you able to discern that truth? With AI and fake videos and fake actors and all of it that's happening in the world right now, we must find our discernment, or the matrix will control the narrative, will control our feelings, will control our beliefs, and will control the continuation of its structures, which may be incongruent with our objectives and interests.